Biden calls for Putin's removal, warns of decades of war. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Biden, in an emotional speech on Saturday, said Russian president cannot remain in power. United States President Joe Biden has called for Vladimir Putin's removal from power as a warning that if the Russian president's ambitions went unchecked, it could lead to decades of war in Europe. Biden, in an emotional speech on Saturday, said the Russian president cannot remain in power. He said, "For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power." Biden said that this as he paid an emotional visit to some of the more than 3 million Ukrainians who have been evacuated from their war-torn country. However, the White House moved to clear Biden's words, saying the president was not calling for regime change in Russia, according to a report by Daily Mail. The president's point was that Putin cannot be allowed to exercise power over his neighbors or the region. He was not discussing Putin's power in Russia or regime change, a White House official said. In a speech, Biden threw a stark line between democracy and oppression, has accused the Russian president of dishonesty. This is going to be catastrophic if Putin held this one. The fear of Putin is the beginning of wisdom. I stand with Putin until US tell me what is the offense of Gaddafi that leads to his death. People are coming out and, they're having this mentality of, or they're having this opinion of what is wrong with what Putin is doing. Putin is trying to defend her territory against the West themselves. Yes. So people are coming out to say, you know what? Do you know that Americans have been doing what they're accusing Putin of? In fact, they are saying Americans are the cause of whatever is going on in Russia and Ukraine. They are saying it. Americans are trying to play the nice person. Meanwhile, they are as cunning as can be. And sincerely, because, I would like to read the history on this. Because it is seeming that way. It is seeming that Russian is trying to protect his territory. But me, as someone who is, standing up for humanity, I'm not standing with anybody now. I'm saying, how? This man, okay, fine, he's trying to protect his territories from what exactly? He's trying to protect his territory from what exactly? What exactly is he trying to protect his territory from? And how is he doing this? Because if you look around, you see that Ukrainians have, Ukrainians have evacuated their country. Their country have been turned to, a war zone, and all these things are happening right under, the tenure of Putin. In fact, a lot is going on. On one side, people are saying, Putin is right. On the other side, they're saying Zelensky is right, and those who are supporting him are kind of right. But me, I'm saying I don't care who is right and wrong. In my own opinion, dialogue this issue. The West should allow Russia and Ukraine dialogue. The West should stop interfering. First of all, Zelensky should open his eyes to see that anybody who is encouraging him to stay in the fight is not a friend. You're in a fight where you're being slaughtered. And somebody is telling you, no, keep fighting. If you quit now, you are going to quit forever. The person is making you to see reasons why you should keep fighting. And you keep fighting. And your men, your army, your best men, all of them are going down. If you look at it, if you're not going to really lose much, if you stop the war and call for dialogue, then you should. My owners, people are saying these people are right, but Russia, like, killing Ukrainian citizens, except the international media is lying to us. Except they want to tell us that, whatever is happening is not affecting people. People are actually not dying. That is except that is it. Except they want to tell me that Russia is just doing shere. He's just playing around Ukraine and he's really not killing civilians, or maybe he's just, destroying the infrastructure or whatever. That is when I'll say, okay, fine. But for the fact that people are dying on a daily basis, like people, both children, both mothers, both wives, both sick people, both pregnant women, men, old women, they are dying. The youth are being sent. You're leaving your family. They call you to leave your family and go to fight war. To me, at the end of the day, if that is the case, then there is problem. there is really, really problem. You can't be saying you're protecting your territory, and and with that you're doing, you're actually killing people. Meanwhile, Zelensky will not say, I'm trying to protect my territory too, and the people are dying and he's watching them die. So both of them should come together to an agreement. Yes, this one may be right and this one may be right, but I tell you, two rights where people keep dying, I think is a very choice of, it's a very wrong choice. It's a very wrong choice. Because Putin is really doing a big blow to US dollar. Russia is not Libya or Iraq. Okay. American regime change are like 5 and 6. Biden must be daydreaming. He thought Putin is Gaddafi of Libya. He should be careful not to get deleted from history. Putin is Russia and Russia is Putin. Let him continue sanctioning as that is the only thing he is good at. Okay. If you think you're having a bad day, just remember this man is the president of the most powerful country in the world. And if you think illiteracy is bad, remember you're supposedly smarter people who helped propel this character into the White House. This life, no balance. You're talking about Joe Biden and Trump. Okay. Americans do not have power over Russia. America is an opportunist. They're looking for ways to penetrate through Russia and destroy it. America and UK, if we try Russia, World War III is inevitable. But Africa will be excluded because they will be coming to Africa as refugees. Then all our money, our evil politicians packed in the country will be gone like MMM. This one is bad news. Putin is the ruler and still the leader. But no more war with Ukraine. Ukraine had made peace with Russia. They're one family. And Ukraine has agreed to work with Russia with respect and obedience, love and trust and truth as one family. With everything going on in Russia and Ukraine, I see equity, fairness and justice as a very strong reason why they even started the war in the first place. According to history, they said in Ukraine, they're actually a group of people that, they have been marginalized, just like a region that have been marginalized, and those ones have been sidelined. And these people will come out and, they keep complaining and keep mumbling, and the government are not doing anything about it. Then these people now, Russia was now like a big brother to these people. You understand? Like where they can go and they are going to cast their sorrows and burdens. And then this now happened. It was in those people's yard now, those people's community that they were being marginalized and whatever. It is they give them that entrance. In fact, they said they are even waging the war from that particular community. What does it tell us as a country? Let us not sideline anyone. Let us not sideline anyone. Let us make sure that, everything and everyone is carried along in this country. Let us not, how am I going to put it now? Let us ensure that no region, is looking like I don't belong, especially the way this Biafrans and, of course, these Yoruba nations are acting now. We should not give room for any community to come and say, you know what, because of this, I'm not going to be a part of Nigeria. Let us allow fairness, justice and equity to flow in this country of ours. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of the day.